And 40 years ago, some of the greatest artists of all time came together for a massive benefit concert. And this weekend, a local band is paying tribute to that event. We've got Heidi and Sean Chapman here from Randomonium, along with Cody Carver from Greenville Together there on the end. Welcome. Good to see you all.
Good to see you, too. Thank you for having us.
First the party. Heidi, Sean, talk about Rand Aid and how it all came together. Where does this come from?
Sure. Well, this summer, we were sort of trying to figure out what to do. Every year we do a big tribute show in November. We were having some difficulty finding a theme. And then, Sean, what did you remember?
So,
nostalgia kicked in.
So I was scrolling a little too much probably, and I came across the fact that it's the 40th anniversary of Live Aid, and I said, Heidi,
it's perfect.
You know, this is. Just bear with me. What do you think? What if we did a tribute to that magnificent, not just music festival, but it's a great charity event.
Yeah, and of course I at first was like, well, aren't we going to do another Pink Floyd album? But no, I was sold on it because it turns out that Band-Aid was the band that started it all, and Rand-Aid was just too good of a brand to.
Once an idea like that hits, there's no going back. It's brilliant, you know, an iconic thing to relive 40 years later. This is awesome, and for really good cause, you know, which is a big thing. Cody, talk about Greenville Together, a little bit about what your organization does.
Yeah, happy to. So Greenville Together is our community's new collective impact initiative that is focused on functionally ending homelessness. Our goal is to make homelessness rare, brief, and non-recurring. We're doing a lot of work to make that happen, but at the heartbeat of Greenville Together's work is providing direct housing placements for those experiencing homelessness right here, right now in Greenville. We launched this work on July 1st of this year, and since July 1st, we've already housed 59 people in our community that were experiencing homelessness that now have a safe place to call home thanks to the work of Greenville Together.
Very good. So you can, you know, when you can connect with an event like this, you can take any fundraising you can use and find really efficient ways to make an impact. So getting into the show itself, Sean, Heidi, let's talk about the amazing artists being covered. What is the scene?
Oh my gosh, like a treasure trove, yes.
Let's go down the list of it.
Yeah, so we have music by some of the great, like, monumental acts of the 80s, like Phil Collins, Sting,
Duran Duran, Elton John,
The Pretenders.
Which is why Heidi's wearing those magnificent Elton John.
It's true.
Like you needed a reason, but okay.
Elton, if you're watching, we love you. Come to our show. But we also have a couple of the, like Sean likes to call them, deeper cuts. So we have music from the Boomtown Rats, which is very important because their singer, Bob Geldof, was the guy who organized it. And we also have music by Status Quo, and we have a couple of forgotten gems by Paul Young and all kinds of great artists. We should
mention, though, for anybody who's afraid that we haven't, if you haven't mentioned this already, the amazing, magnificent Queen set, at least.
Don't worry.
Yes. So it's going to be,
that's cool. And your fans, they love when you do something like this. They show up in droves. I'm sure, you know, it's just going to be a huge night. But Cody, the heart of it all is benefiting Greenville Together. Talk a little bit about the homelessness that you see in our area and some of the challenges.
Absolutely. So I think we all can recognize that homelessness is growing in our community, and we have to move away from the status quo. Our current way of operating and responding to homelessness simply just isn't meeting the needs of our community. Greenville Together is really leaning into bold, data-driven solutions that are grounded in the voices of those with lived experience. I can tell story after story of those that we've rehoused so far. Examples such as a family of 7, a mom, dad, and 5 kids, with the youngest being just 3 weeks old, living out of their car, now safely home together under one roof. Or a 72-year-old man battling lung cancer and who was having to deal with treatment while living on the streets in our community, now able to rest and recover in the safety of his own home.
You're doing incredible things, and anybody watching wants to help you make that impact. Because with a philanthropic event like this, all Rand-Aid's people going to come out and make a big impact. How big a difference can we make? And look at that poster.
How cool is that?
Well, I mean, I think, you know, we can't, I mean, the shirts are a little exaggerated, right?
It's true.
Feed the world. But,
you got to start somewhere, though.
We can start locally and in ways that are targeted, and that's why we chose Greenville Together. We're thankful that they're partnering with us.
Yeah, no, we think that their work is absolutely outstanding in our community, and because we are not Bono and Elton John, and we don't have the kinds of funds to literally feed the world, we can definitely try to house the people in our community that most need it. So.
Awesome. We'll put the information on screen in just a second. Anything else about Rand Aid, why it's going to be awesome, or just what's ahead for Randomonium?
Well, it's at Radio Room.
Yeah,
That's
we love
first thing
Radio
there.
Room. It's going to be awesome because, like, Randomonium, if you've followed our band at all, you know that we love to pay tribute to different artists, and I think the variety that's featured is going to really is going to be really amazing and is going to hopefully reach a lot of people. Also, I just think that, like, it's the week before Thanksgiving. There's going to be some major holiday vibes, and we're also going to be doing good. So I think it's going to be a great event.
Can't turn that down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we have some guest appearances from some great local
Oh, yeah,
musicians
okay.
that are going to
Absolutely.
be sort of performing some of these great acts.
In
Looks
the
like
spirit of Live Aid.
An excellent reason to have a good time in the spirit of Live Aid. Thank you so much for being here. We'll put that on screen. Rand Aid happens at Radio Room this Saturday, November 22nd. Tickets are $20 in advance on Radio Room's website, or $25 on the day of show. Doors open at 7 and the show starts at 8.